Being a full-time student is a hard commitment. Students face many challenges, but one that stands out the most is financial struggles. Students look for many different ways to support themselves financially. In the UK, there are programs that offer financial aid such as EMA and further education grant. However, these methods aren't always enough for students, so they look for alternatives. Today, I want to talk to some full-time students who have a job or struggle to find one and see how they balance between their work and college life. Jimmy, I want you to tell me about your education. What do you study?
I study creative media level 3 at the Southwest College in Omar.
And do you have a job?
Yeah, I'm currently employed for PG Chips in Omar.
Well, I've been looking for a job for around a year and a half, 2 years now. So the main source of income I get right now is I have like 7 years ago I studied video editing, and I just do video editing as a freelancer, and that's how I get my income for now.
I have 2 jobs.
And do you have a full-time education?
Yep.
And what do you study?
I study creative media at Southwest College.
How long did it take you to find a job? How hard is it as a student to find a job?
It took me quite some time, probably over a year of searching, because I didn't have much experience, because mostly as a student, full-time student, I was doing a lot of coursework and not doing any apprenticeships. So I created a CV and I put out alerts on my phone and tried the best I could and waited for an opportunity to come to me, which was my employment there.
It's very difficult to get a job and also having a school or college, because it's 2 different responsibilities that the employers think that you cannot merge together.
And how do you balance between your 2 jobs and your education?
Well, for one of my jobs, I work in Duffland, which is a kids' play centre. It's only open at weekends, so it's really not an issue. Aside from maybe trying to get work done over the weekend, it's quite difficult because it's long hours. But my second job, I'm a mic dresser for NC Sounds, which does like theatre work and stuff. This working with sound is still to do with my course, but it's not helping me get the grades that I need. And then coming to class, obviously I'm getting the grades I need for a future, but then no money for it.
I try to make sure my job doesn't interfere with my education, as I think my education is more important. So I would only do any work if it's past the school times and past times that I know I can do my schoolwork.
Well, honestly, I just let it go with the flow. Whenever I come back from college, I start video editing, and it takes me as long as it takes me. So I just try, even if sometimes it's very stressful, I just try to work my ways and always try to schedule, make a good schedule, just so I don't fall behind on the freelance job and the college.
Do you think being a full-time student is a disadvantage to find a job?
I think it really is to be full-time, because you don't have enough time for other things, especially work, and it's hard to keep track of your education and your work all in the same boat.
The big disadvantage is scheduling, because you study during the week, and so you cannot work during the week, or you have to work at shift nights, which is very difficult. So the employers doesn't agree, which is a very big disadvantage and limits a lot.
I know that a lot of places run interviews but then barely hire people from them if they're in education. See, like a lot of people want to hire people who aren't in full-time education, so they have more time to do the shifts that they're needed for. But it's quite unfair on the students who need the money to get through their course.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you so much, Chloe.
Right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Baha.
No worries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In the end, students take on hundreds of fights every day, whether that's their coursework, their jobs, or even life itself. And it can get so overwhelming and exhausting that it will affect their daily lives as well. Showing them the proper support is the only way that we can help them through their busy week.